Hey guys, it's Carrie, the Invisible Goddess, and welcome to the Invisible Goddess podcast with our co-host Missy. Missy's the good girl. Minnie's actually sleeping in the bathroom right now, so hopefully she stays there. Welcome to the Invisible Goddess podcast. This is episode 10, and today is February 7th. If you see me looking to the left, I have my notes over there. Or it's my left, it might be your right. I don't know. So I have three things to show you today. One whip and two finished objects. So let's start with the whip. If you guys remember my UFO pile, I'm trying to finish up all my projects that were in that UFO pile. I'm trying to get them done this year. So the first one that I'm concentrating on is, what am I calling it? The rainbow baby blanket. It's a corner-to-corner blanket for my cousin's rainbow baby, her son Elle. I have put 3 rows on it since you've last seen it. Let's see. Yeah. So we went from here. Can't see. We went from here to there. So not a lot of progress, but still stitches. So we're happy about that. Let's see. Let me show you the actual project so you can remember what a pain in the ass it is. So you can see the hearts down the bottom because we're almost done with the red. Keep going out of focus. You can see the corner. We've turned the corner, so we're on the decrease now. But so that's where we are. 3 rows in on the yellow. I'm sorry, that's 4 rows. 3 on the green, 2 on the blue, and 1 on the purple. And again, you can see we have turned the corner and we're on the decrease. So, why is this going so slow? Got yarn hanging out now. I don't like corner-to-corner crochet. Who knew? Me. That's why I put this project away. Let me get this off my lap. So yeah, I don't like corner-to-corner crochet. It, in and of itself, is fine. The part that I don't like with this particular blanket is that there's so many color changes. Yeah, so I don't like all the color changes in this corner-to-corner crochet, so that's probably why I put it away the first time. I am determined to finish this. Like I'm on the decrease now. This is good. I just have to make myself do it because I don't want to pull out all the work that I've already done. So I have to make myself finish it. And then I can get it out of the house and I can feel better that it's done, and I don't have to feel guilty about working on other projects when I have these UFOs that are just hanging out. So next up, I have 2 finished objects. Both of them were made for tutorials, so check them out. I'll have a link in the description box. The first one is a pillowcase. We'll do it this way. It's a pillowcase that I made for my youngest niece. Her birthday is in March. And she's the Star Wars fan. She's the Star Wars super fan. So I used this sugar skull Star Wars fabric on the cuff. I used the Star Wars Rebel fabric on the accent piece. And then I used these Star Wars logo and lightsaber fabric for the body. And it's a standard size pillowcase. So that is finished object number 1. I need to get cracking on 2 more because, well, 2 of her sisters have birthdays coming up also. One is in April and one is in May. The fourth niece, her birthday's in September, so I have time for that one. I'll probably make them at the same time though, just to get them done and make sure that everybody gets the same thing. So that is finished object number 1. And then we have finished object number 2, which is a yarn cake cozy. I did a tutorial on this also. I have this in a project bag, ready to, oop, I'm gonna lose my needles, ready to go with a pair of scissors, circular needle, and because I can't figure out how to decrease on circular needles, I also have a set of DPNs in the correct size. So I think I'm going to end up using this as my waiting room project. I have 3 appointments for my dad this week, so hopefully I'll have a hat to show you next week. So speaking of pillowcases, I'm going to insert here. That's not how we do it. We do it like this. I'm going to insert here a pillowcase for Cole. He is enjoying it in the picture, and he wouldn't let Emily put it on his fancy bed before he claimed it. Speaking of Emily, I socially distanced, dropped off her birthday present and this pillowcase and over the weekend, and while I was there, she gifted me a whole bunch of supplies that were ambush gifted to her. Like somebody just dropped them off. They didn't ask if she wanted them or anything like that. So she actually did ask me and I said, sure. So I guess technically that's an acquisition, but there's a lot. There's a lot of supplies. Like I'll put a picture in here. So there's way too many supplies to show you on this podcast. So I'm going to go ahead and, well, I can't, I guess. There's 4 upcoming videos. I was going to say I could put the link, but those videos won't be live for a while. They're filmed and edited, so they're upcoming. So be on the lookout for that. I guess after they go live, I can put them in the description box. So depending on when you're watching this, check for those links. So yeah, I love getting new supplies, especially ones that I don't have to pay for. And if it turns out that I don't end up using them, there's a lot of yarn, so I'm definitely going to end up using that. But if it turns out I don't end up using some of the jewelry supplies that were in there, I have no problem getting rid of them. So like I am attached to my stuff in some senses, but others I'm not. I'm attached to it in the fact that I'm actually very much trying to use it and use it up. Like I'm not buying anything new, but if it's gifted to me and it's stuff that I think I'll use, then I'll take it. And I think that's totally okay. I'm going to do a in-depth tour of my craft room so you guys can really see. Some people would think I have an excess. I don't. It all fits in one room. I have the room for it, and I enjoy using it and having a variety of craft materials. Like I don't have a wall of yarn like some people do. And hey, if that's how your creative process works, good for you. Like I'm not trying to shame anybody it's way too much clutter for me, so I can't do that. it away and in my my dresser or my closet. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and until next time, peace out, homies.